For the last 28 years, I've been here at CU. And basically my purpose is to really help college students to, as they wrestle with those questions that I wrestled with in college about how to, what is true, what is really at the core of what life is about, and then how to make sense of their lives, especially spiritually. So I'm on the CU campus and have been here for 28 years. Being a friend, being a mentor, being a father, sometimes in some ways, really trying to have a home that really we welcome people to, having a program where people can ask questions that they deal with intellectually about the truth of Christianity, about the gospel. But I think that even though I'm not teaching a class, to try to help people to figure out their character formation and their purpose in life transcends sometimes just the intellectual and vocational kind of focus that college has. And so I just feel like that's really valuable. And so we teach them this kind of corporate sense of family identity has served us well, kind of doing that with the family. And then we had this little quote, together in Christ in service to others, Tekisto. And so we realized, that's a line from a song I wrote for Gail when we got married. Together in Christ in service to others will forever be our theme. So with that, Tekisto, I said, hey, as a family, guys, we're together in Christ in service to others. We're blessed to be a blessing. That's what we do. We live on purpose. So it was interesting because when my oldest son got married, he said, Dad, could I put Tekisto in my wife's ring? I said, well, yeah, that'd be great. And then my next son, when he got married, said, hey, could I put Tekisto in my wife's ring? Yeah, and in my ring. I'm like, yeah, of course. That's great. So we kind of thought that might be kind of a fun theme, the way that worked out for our family. One thing that we do that I think is kind of a little unusual, every Friday night we just open our home up and we cook a meal and we invite college students. And so, college students will just bring their friends. We just have a meal and hang out. There's not any agenda. We have a sport court in the backyard with a basketball goal, and when the weather's nice, people can spend time outside. It just gives people a chance to relax. And along that line, one of the things we do, we really try to invite international students to come also. And so at International Coffee Hour on Fridays at the UMC, we'll meet people there and invite them over. And some of them haven't been in the country that long, and they're so appreciative to be welcomed into an American home. And then the American college students just welcome them and are really kind to them, and we give them a meal. And it's just so fun to see how, you just see, when you move to a new area and you're away from your family, it can feel like that you can feel homesick or lonely. But we provide this Friday night thing, we call it, where they can meet Americans and feel honored because of who they are and valued. And it's something I get a lot of satisfaction, I think, from providing that. And just wholesome relationships. It's kind of a non-alcoholic menu, so it kind of keeps students out of trouble with alcohol and things like that. So it's just kind of an alternative on Friday nights. So that's one unique thing that we do. I hope that college students will not get caught up in just simply the vocational preparation that college is for, but that it'll be a time when they also think about what is a person's purpose in life, and how do they view truth? And because I think those are bigger, more important questions, and I think we really believe that truth is found in Jesus and a relationship with Jesus, and that Jesus' plan for our lives too involves a wonderful adventure of knowing God and making Him known. And so we want to really provide that for students, and we hope college students will really take some of these things seriously, not just think about their major and just having a good time in college.